This farming village looks just like a painting, with numerous fields, rivers, and farmhouses dotting the landscape. I ate ice cream outside with another girl, although I have few friends my age here. As the cicadas in the trees by the garden cried, she suddenly said, "What's that white thing?" The white thing she was speaking of? A blackened pile of salt. The salt had turned black. I heard somewhere before that wasn't a good sign. I told the girl what my grandfather had told me long ago. A pile of salt? First time I've heard of that. But is it okay now? It's black. Ah, the sky's changing colour. I've got to get home. With that, she smiled and waved and ran off home. But is it okay? It's black. Those words brought back what my grandfather had told me long ago. If the pile of salt starts to turn black, you must replace it with new salt. With that in the back of my mind, I noticed something strange before me. What did I notice? A mysterious woman. A woman wearing a wide-brimmed white hat and taller than the stone fence. On the other side of the 2-meter stone fence, a woman in a white hat bobbed to and fro. She was a woman, right? But she was a bit too tall to be a woman. Seeing that before me, I grew anxious. It got closer and closer. The cicadas seemed to cry even louder because of it. Even though I knew, even though I should have known better, for some reason, I couldn't move. Thinking back on it later, I knew I should have put it back in its place first. What should I have put back? The fallen Ojizo-sama. The Ojizo-sama that had been placed there to stop evil things from approaching had, at some point, fallen over. Po. Po po. I heard the sound clearly. Countless beads of sweat dripped off me in fear. The only thing I could close was my eyes, and all I could do was pray that it would pass by. The sound stopped. But still I couldn't check to see if it was gone and kept my eyes closed. "What are you doing? Dinner's ready." The moment I heard that voice, I was wrapped in relief. Ah, it's Grandma's voice. I was saved. It was gone. Open your eyes. Good evening. At a height of Hasshaku, or 240 centimeters, that is the reason they call this female ghost Hasshaku-sama. She wears a white dress and makes a po-po-po sound. She can also imitate the voices of family members to lure her prey. Those who Hasshaku-sama takes a liking to are then spirited away somewhere. Her appearance can change depending on who is looking at her, and there are numerous variations such as a young woman, a middle-aged woman, or even an old woman. Yet, all stories of her have the same 4 points in common: her height, her voice, the fact that she wears something on her head, and all of her victims are young boys who've yet to come of age, especially children. The only way to deal with her is with piles of salt or charms covered liberally in a sealed room in which one must spend the night. She will be unable to enter. It's also possible to trap her by placing Jizo statues at all 4 corners of the village, so she'll be unable to follow her victim out. If even one of these methods fails, then they will become ineffective. Today's dinner was very tasty. There was a lot of my favorite Hamburg steak and fried chicken. Papa and Mama were in a very good mood. I wonder if something good happened. Mama's belly. Did she get fat? They said I'm going to get a younger sister. I'm so happy. Mama's belly has gotten bigger than before. Papa said I'm going to be an older sister, so I have to grow up now. All they think about is Mama's belly. Even though I'm right here. Me, looking at them from far away. Babies are cute. It can't be helped. Neither Mama nor Papa looked at me even once today. Mama got mad. She isn't the kind Mama I always knew. This sort of thing has happened lots of times before, but this time she got mad. A spilt cup. I knocked the water over with my hand. Where did my beloved Mama go? Papa got mad too. You're going to be a big sister, so you have to grow up, he said. I hate him. You're the one who's wrong. If only you didn't exist. Mama's belly. We don't need you. We don't need you. We don't need you. I hate everyone. Give me back my beloved Mama and Papa. Give them back. The baby in her belly. The baby in her belly. When will the baby in her belly come out? Ah, who cares? Everyone's changed. It's her fault. It's her fault. It's her fault. It's her fault. Mama looks like she's having trouble going down the stairs, so I'll help her. Bleeding Mama. She's holding her belly and looks to be in pain. Mama didn't move. There was red blood everywhere. Now everything will be okay. They'll love me, just like before. They'll look at me, right? Amongst all the numerous Japanese nursery rhymes, Kagome Kagome stands out as one of the particularly different ones. There are numerous explanations for what it means, ranging from the sad tale of a prostitute, the tale of a bullied child, to the buried Tokugawa gold. Yet the most powerful explanation is that of the miscarriage. Kagome Kagome, when will the bird in the cage come out? In the night of dawn, the crane and turtle slipped. Who is behind you now? These are the most famous lyrics, and this is the reason many claim the nursery rhyme speaks of a miscarriage. Kagome is a type of woven bamboo pattern, which, in this case, means inside one's stomach. Kagome can also refer to a caged woman, or here, the figure of a pregnant woman holding a cage, her belly. The bird inside the cage is the baby in her stomach. If we apply this to these lyrics, inside the belly, when will the baby inside the belly come out? After midnight, the mother and child go tumbling, and the baby is miscarried. Who was the one who pushed her? It's often said that it's the mother who was pushed down the stairs after midnight and lost her child that sings these lyrics. Most nursery rhymes were made for children to sing after the end of the Taisho era. Surround the Oni in the middle and jeer. Can you pick who it is? When will you guess? You probably won't guess. Like a sliding crane or turtle, who do you think is behind you? When we hear these lyrics, they sound like a regular children's game, but for some reason, kids no longer sing this song. Perhaps that's just because of the passage of time, or maybe because of the urban legend. Finally, allow me to explain the truth behind this version of Kagome Kagome. The little girl's mother gets pregnant with her younger sister. The family is happy. The stressed pregnant mother gets angry at the girl's tiny mistakes. The girl's never-ending crying makes her mother even more stressed. The father, concerned about the mother, tries to gently soothe the girl. Yet, she mistakes this as him being angry at her. The girl then transfers her anger towards her little sister. The girl then pushes her mother down the stairs and kills her younger sister.